Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Now last time we talked to Henri, we took out... What did we take out? Well, my memory's not too good, but we did a lot of stuff. Here's the Rooster of Knights. Yep, Rooster of Knights. Anyway, we're going to go up ahead and we're going to encounter the first invisible enemies we find in the game. Well, not yet. I think we only find the actual... Yeah, see that right there? Invisible? Except the eyes when we get up close. This is a fading soul, right? Yeah. And because we helped out Cirrus on her invasion, we'll actually be invaded up here. Drayton the Wanderer. Undead Bone Shard. There's the Bone Shard we wanted. And that's how we deal with invaders who like to heal. Anyway, he would use a lot of Estus and the items I was talking about earlier. If I can even remember the name of them. However, we're going to go ahead and head down here. More invisible enemies, fun. We really do need a Titanite's chunk. Come on, puppies. Well, now I don't want you to come to me. Get away from me, you bullies. Let me heal up. One at a time, please, pups. Good thing is once you hit them, they get staggered. The bad thing is they're dogs in Dark Souls, so they're immediately complete and total jerks. There we go. Rusted gold coin. I didn't remember what was back here, but I knew there was something. That's the only reason I went back here. Knowing there was a rusted gold coin, I probably wouldn't have even gone back here now. Anyway, more invisible enemies. Because those are fun. I mean, not being sarcastic, they're pretty good. They're easy to kill. They give you a decent amount of souls. But let's just go run around here. All around here you can find multiple items. There are multiple of these little guys who will try to sneak up behind you and backstab you. There we go. Personally, I'm just going to show you where the good item is. Or an item you might want. You can ignore like all the ones in the bottom floor, honestly. I mean, there's some items down there. I mean, there are some items down there. But honestly, you just want to go this way. There's a magic caster one. Did he just... Oh, he was still there, but he was completely invisible. That wasn't very fun. Anyway, I really don't like the fact that sometimes they can turn themselves completely invisible. Because then it's like, okay, well, am I being punished for the fact that I can't see an invisible enemy? Let's run here, pick up this item. Turn our back, or turn our face around. Fun. I should really go back and get that ring from the NPC. That would be useful here. Oh, thank God they changed the way that ladders flip. I didn't want to get like knocked down or anything. Anyway, I don't think a torch even helps here. You see there's an item down there if you want it. But you can drop down here onto these rafters over here. And on these rafters, you can open up this chest, which is a chest, not a mimic, and get Yorska's spear if you want that. I mean, I don't know what build it would be used for, I don't know about that item, but hey, you can get it. So we're gonna have two guys coming after us here, right? Oh, we still had you. Oh, you got funky hair. I just realized they have really funky hair. Alright, let's keep moving. Make sure there's nothing there. This is where a secret is. There we go. Twinkling Titanite, we don't need it, but just want to show you what the little bug was. You can also run all the way over here. There are a whole ton of these guys who will come after you. And there are 2 enemies here, I believe, next to him, right? No, but that's a blood gem. I think that's the one that helps you inflict bleeding on enemies. But you want to jump over here and then plunging attack. Why don't that little bugger? Free ring of sacrifice. There's some miracles here too. And it will kind of mess with your head when you realize that a lot of these enemies over here are dead, and then a lot of them are also posing as dead. So, just know, be careful. Some of these guys are not really dead. That's what I'm trying to get at. So go and get replenishment this way. And if you want it, you can go over there, and I believe it's medium heal you get. Either that or it's great heal, something like that. It heals for 500-ish. Something along those lines, but it's a pretty nice heal. We don't need it on this playthrough, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. As I'm not really growing up in heals. We're only going to have as many attunement slots as we have right now to fill up Tears of Denial and a weapon buff. From there we may grow up though and give us more FP or get some more health. Anyway, Bonfire and here. You want to light this one and sit down on it, but do not go lower. If you do, you'll mess up a quest line, so do not go down there. However, you can go ahead and sit down on it. And let's go ahead and move into the sewer area. We're going to have to meet up with somebody. Well, actually, first we're going to want to go all the way back to town. Then we'll want to meet up with somebody. What happens is, first of all, we want to get the ring from the Dark Moon Blade Lady. And second of all, we actually want to save Greirat when he goes to pillage the second time.
That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness.
Language?
My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. If you require help, Blessing of the Moon.
The Blessed Mail Breaker's decent because you can put it on if you want to have a slight amount of health regeneration, if you have it like in your offhand.
Just what need.
But honestly, it's pretty useless. Don't use it unless you have nothing else to put in your back. Upgrade our shield. We can't reinforce. Oh, we can help the Greirat.
Oh, this if the tales are true, what do you think? I am
Only send him to pillage.
reduced.
If Patches still has the Katarina armor, so you haven't done Sigmayr's quest, or
Ashen one.
if you've given Sigmayr all of his armor and you're going along his quest line. My dog is stretching and looking at me very weirdly. Haley, what are you doing? Okay, so you want to go back to the distant manor, but the thing is you need either Patches or Sigmayr to save him, because he'll end up dying in a certain area if you don't have one of those NPCs. If you have Patches and he has the Katarina armor, you talk to him, and you tell him where Greirat has gone, because he's actually very fond of Greirat, so he'll go and help him out at no fee to you. So that's always a win. But we're casting that just so we can sit down, get full FP, and still have it on us. Remember, do not go down there. But if we go ahead down in the dungeon, Sigmayr will end up going in that area, and we need Sigmayr to save poor Greirat. Poor Greirat will die. You either have Patches or Sigmayr to go save him. So let's go ahead forward over here. Get these little buggers to come after us. Another important thing to note, you're going to want to make sure that you don't exhaust Sigmayr's dialogue before you tell Greirat to come here. Because I've read that actually will get Greirat to die. There we go. I love this sword. so much. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick up this item back here. Dung pie. Dung pies are actually very, very useful in this game. You can use them on some of the humanoid enemies that give you trouble. There's some ashes in here. Excrement covered ashes. Ugh. Anyway, we meet a friend.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegfried of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude and a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours. I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword. Long may the sun shine. Have you heard? Somewhere. Hidden, right? And even below. Oh, that reminds. Oh.
Just so you know, Sigmire is a pretty good friend of Yorm. Sigward. I'm gonna keep calling him Sigmire just out of memory of Sigmire, but Sigward is a complete badass. Excuse my language. Sigmire kind of is too, but in his own less hardcore way. So, oh wow, we found an enemy facing away from us, right? That must mean there's no enemy around us. Basically just telling you that Black Knights will try to gang up on you. One will shoot great arrow. Oh, messed up there. Actually, wait, no, these aren't Black Knights, these are Silver Knights, right? Yep, Silver Knights. I pop out my sword to start guard breaking them. As they just love to block with their shields. Divine Blessing and large Titanite Shard. I'll kill the ones up here just to show you what items we can get. Ignore the first one over here. He won't come after you or try to backstab you. And be careful for the pots. They will put Frostbite on you. Like that. I believe none of these are mimics. Let's see. Divine Blessing. Smo's Great Hammer. And we're actually going to do something here, which I should have done earlier if I have it. Undead Hunter Charm. Oh wait, that... I kind of forgot that it wasn't a mimic. On mimics, you can use an Undead Hunter Charm, and it will actually cause them to fall asleep, and you can pick up the item they have in them. Then you're going to want to hit them to get them into combat, and throw it again. You can farm up the Symbol of Avarice item that way. Oh great. There we go, we got him frostbitten at least. Two, three. I'm gonna go for the guard break, just gonna go for killing them. Dragon Slayer, Great Bow, and Silver Knight Gauntlets. Yep, they are definitely Silver Knights. Yo, you. Don't try to block that. 2, 3. Gosh, those hyper frames. Hyper armor? I always mix up hyper armor, hyper frames, invincibility frames. No damage from falling. How good is that? There we go. And I believe up here on the left, not on the left, that's where we just went. Alright, so this way. I think that was a dead end, right? Yeah, it's a dead end. Ah, here we go. We're gonna start facing some pretty annoying enemies. If you're not allied with Yuria from Londor, whatever her name is, the lady who will help you get the other special ending, you will get invaded by the pale shade of Londor here. And it will drop some kind of claw. Mannequin claws. It will drop the mannequin claws for you. So if you are a completionist, you'll have to get in the New Game Plus. Run towards this guy, then back away because we have more dogs after us. Come on, Doge, have some respect. There we go. So there is an item over here. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Cool. Get that good backstab off there. Now there's gonna be more dog. Yeah, more dogs, I meant to say. But in terms of, there's one. Oh, die. Thank you. Shortcut. Right here. I don't know why I healed up, I have way more health. But anywho, here's a shortcut all the way back here. If you ever want to use that for some reason. I guess it might be better than just walking through the way we just came and just running past everything, but still. No, you don't, nerd. Bad. Stop it. True that, man. True that. Love this area. Might be a little bit too blue for me, though. You can run across this way and get into a fight. Or you can just drop down here and get an item, and then you can get into the said fight. I probably shouldn't have switched out my life ring because now my health has to regenerate, right? Yeah, now my health has to regenerate, so I just hurt myself technically. Hey bear. What are you doing, hey bear? Dog's staring at me. So I think I'll have to end this one before the boss fight, actually. There we go. Go and pick up this item up here, and there will be 2 of those swordsman-like enemies over here. Replenishment. I've not had Tears of Denial pop yet, but that's a good thing. This one is a scythe. Just go super ham on it. I'm talking as if you have like our build. Right here, you can summon the Londor Pale Shade to get the emote if you did not get it from him before. Punish him for blocking. I almost got hit myself, or did get hit myself. And here you can summon Henri. I'm going to summon real quick, but then I'll just Black Crystal out, because I'm not sure if Henri gives you an emote or something. Yeah, let's see. There's one more thing I remember. Ah, it was down here. We go down here, and here is the shortcut I was talking about that we want to use. There again is that knight protecting the junk. Over there, that bum's trying to shoot magic at us. But anyway, that's what we have to do. Because I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat this boss in the first try, and my dog's staring at me, I believe she has to go out to the bathroom. So let's go ahead and pick this item up, and then I'll end the episode here, and we'll continue on next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you continue watching, and until next time, have a good one.